Hey, what's up, everybody? Back with another day where I'm going to show you how I am going to build my food plan for the day so that I can make sure to hit my caloric and my macronutrient goals. I do my plans every day. I thought, why not just start recording them, throw them up on here, maybe help somebody else figure out how to do theirs. I do this on an app called My Macros Plus. You can get it on the iOS and the Android app stores. I'm going to put a link in the description down below for both of those. Do me a favor, if you find this video to be helpful, please hit like on it, maybe even the subscribe. And also please check out the website that I just launched, cheapofitness.com. This is where I am spending my time digging through Amazon looking for fitness-specific deals, discounts, coupon codes, basically anything to help you save a few bucks while trying to stay fit, cheapofitness.com. So let me go ahead and start up my app, my recorder here on the iPhone. So I've already built today's plan. Let me go ahead and move this to where it's better to see. So I've already done my plan for the day, and what I wanted to walk you through was sort of mentally how I approached this one, because there is something I think to be learned off of this particular plan. Now, last week I talked a little bit about how you begin your plan will determine how you end your plan. So in other words, what you do on your first meal of the day or your first couple of meals of the day are going to have a big impact on your meals that you have later in the day. And usually for me, my fat that I am allowed on my plan is very slim. So if I use a lot of fat in the morning, it gets very difficult in the evening to stay within the constraints of my plan. And so today was a little bit different, because today I actually had that exact same problem, but this time it was with carbs and not fat, and I'll show you why that happened. So let's just take a quick look here. So let's do this. I got a three-step process whenever I build these plans. The first step is I put in my daily staples. These are things for me which are going to be pretty much the same every single day. I don't have to think about what I'm going to eat at this particular time. So a staple is just something that is easy and it's consistent, and it helps me just get the plan started. For me, it's my pre and my post-workout plans. They're staples because they've always got a whey protein drink in them. You can see Apple Protein. This is an ISOPure brand, which is my favorite brand that I've had in a long, long time. This particular flavor is the apple, which I did not think I would like, and I've almost loved it. Link's going to be in the description down below if you're interested in that. So I've got that on the pre and my post-workout, and then some gummy bears on the post-workout for a nice carb boost, energy boost after. So that's step one. Put in your daily staples just to get the thing started. Step two is put in any cravings that you may have when you wake up and you think, I want to eat, etc., etc. Try to put those in now. Being able to fulfill those cravings will actually help you stay consistent on your plan for longer periods of time. People tend to get off their plans when they feel like they are depriving themselves. So look for an opportunity here to put in some of those cravings, some of those naughty foods. Maybe not naughty, but maybe naughty. So step three is once you've done your cravings, then go ahead and go to step two. Once you do step two, go to step three. And that's just go ahead and build your food out for the day. So what I've done so far is I've built my entire day's plan. And so for breakfast, here's what's different for me. Now let's look at my breakfast yesterday, what I had in here. So this is a standard breakfast for me that I've been eating lately, which is just some egg whites and then a cup of chicken bone broth. Pretty basic, but you can see 311 calories, only 1 gram of carbs, and half a gram of fat. Today, what I'm doing is a bigger, fuller breakfast, going for a little bit more volume on the breakfast side of things, just for something a little bit different. So we're doing the same liquid egg whites and the same chicken bone broth, but now adding in 2 slices of Ezekiel toast to that. And you can see that changes my carbs up to 31 carbs, which is significantly more than it was yesterday's plan, which was 1 carb. So this tells me something already, is that because I am doing this, I am increasing the carbs early, that later in the plan, as I am building through this, I know I'm going to start running into an issue where those are going to get, I'm not going to have as much to use at that point. The carbs are going to be a little bit of an issue later, so I have to keep an eye on that. So for lunch, what I'm doing today is just a turkey deli wrap, something I've done quite a bit of in the past, along with some fat-free Bush's baked beans. These are vegetarian, is what it says on the can. That doesn't do anything for me. I just like the fat-free part of it. For dinner, 2 buffalo chicken patties. These are the vegan patties from Walmart. I've talked about a bunch in the past. Some guacamole, some fat-free, flavor-free Greek yogurt that I just put on top of the patties. Those patties just go in the microwave for 2 minutes, and then I slop this stuff on top of it. For me, simplicity and doing stuff easy helps me stay consistent. I'm not trying to be fancy with my food most of the time. I'm going to eat some rice with that. That's Uncle Ben's Minute Rice. I just throw it in the microwave. And then I'm actually going to put some fat-free cheddar cheese onto the buffalo patties whenever I warm them up, and just melt some cheese on top of it. Just a little bit extra consistency and flavor. And again, that's fat-free, so it's really nice. And so what this did is it left me some room for a couple of snacks. I'm doing 2 frozen fruit bars, doing some protein chips, and a 1 bar. Now, the reason that I mentioned, though, earlier that the carbs became a little bit of a, that was something we're going to have to monitor. Well, as I built this plan out, sure enough, as I started to get through to about the dinner portion, the carbs had started to become a problem. I had used a lot of these, as you can see here. The baked beans had a lot of carbs. I had already eaten 1 bag of the protein chips. So it ended up being true that the way that I started my plan was going to impact the way that it was going to end towards as we worked through the plan. And now you can see here my fat content is still quite high. I'm at 16 grams of fat that I have left that I could have worked with. So, but that was also because at the beginning of the day, I didn't use hardly any fat. My breakfast was only 1.5 grams of fat. My lunch, 3.5 grams of fat. So again, how I started the plan ended up determining how it ended. How it ended was I didn't use very much fat at the beginning, and so at the end of the day, I had quite a bit left over, but the carbs were quite different. So anyways, just kind of wanted to go over the mindset behind today's plan was just a little bit different because of the volume of the breakfast that we created. So just something to keep in mind mentally as you're building these plans when you start it out, whether you're doing it day by day or if you're doing it one day for several days worth of food. The thought process is going to be the same for each plan. Is you got to be careful how you start it because it will change how you end it. So the app I am using again is called My Macros Plus. Link's going to be in the description down below. Check out shapeofitness.com. Link's in the description down below too. If this video was helpful, please hit like on it. Maybe even subscribe. I do these videos every single day. Hopefully this was helpful, and we'll see you on tomorrow's video. Peace out.